Now the On Your Side forecast with Steve Liebenthal.
Another beautiful day in southern Idaho. Temperatures continuing to climb, a warming trend that will keep going right into the weekend. Our temperature right now at the Boise Airport right at 80 degrees, and that is 3 degrees warmer than the average high for this date. 77 is what we would normally expect, and don't be surprised if that number goes up a degree or two over the next couple of hours. 76 the temperature right now in Nampa, and around the southwestern part of the state, those temperatures got down into the upper 40s in most locations, although Ontario had a low of 55 degrees. Chilly start to the day in Stanley at 25. 49 was the low in Boise, and our 80-degree reading, the high so far today. But again, not out of the question that we'd go up to 81, 82, maybe even 83 degrees. And that heat will continue as this ridge of high pressure we've been talking about for the past several days really strengthens and settles over southern Idaho. And we'll get to the center of that area of high pressure over the next couple of days, and that will allow our temperatures to warm into the mid-80s. And then when we get to the backside of it, that strong flow coming out of the desert southwest really heating us up, and we do expect to hit the 90s day after tomorrow on Thursday. There's that ridge slowly moving in our direction. There are some showers way to the north of us, and there is a disturbance that will come through later in the week. Thursday afternoon and Friday, weak disturbance comes through, bringing some showers to the Panhandle, the Clearwater Mountains, and enough moisture with this that we could see some afternoon thunderstorms in southwestern Idaho and in the west central mountains, but it's only a slight chance this far south. If we see those thunderstorms, we'll likely see them developing over the Owyhee Mountains and then possibly drifting over the Treasure Valley, but not much likelihood of that. We're just expecting sunshine, and the heat continues to come into southern Idaho. Again, afternoon highs tomorrow will hit the mid-80s around the valley, and then we'll hit 90 degrees in Boise on Thursday, and Sunday and Monday look to be the hottest days in our extended forecast, backing off of those upper 90s just a little bit, but we do expect readings around the valley to be consistently in the 90s for the most part from Thursday on. Tomorrow, afternoon highs will hit the mid-80s, shooting for an afternoon high of 85 in Boise after a morning low of 54. Lots of sunshine, warm temperatures, and very little wind. It's going to feel a lot more like mid-July than early June, with those afternoon highs throughout the valley in the mid-80s. In the west central mountains, also warmer temperatures getting into the mid-70s for tomorrow. 75 for both McCall and Donnelly, 76 in Cascade. Those lower elevations making it into the low 80s. East central mountains not quite as chilly in Stanley tomorrow morning as this morning, but still down to freezing. 73 for the high there, 74 in Sun Valley. Fairfield down in the Camas Prairie making it up to 79 degrees tomorrow afternoon. And in the Magic Valley, another sunny day with relatively light winds. Morning lows will be in the mid to upper 40s, and our afternoon highs a few degrees above average in the low 80s. Here is my extended on your side forecast, and there is your 90-degree reading on Thursday. Morning low mild, only down to 60 degrees, 61 for the low on Friday, and just a little bit cooler Friday and Saturday, but then the heat comes right back on Sunday, a high of 90 degrees. 93 is our forecast high for Monday, so those computer models backing off of the upper 90s that we were talking about yesterday, but 93 is hot enough, I think.
This time of year?
Yeah.
Exactly.